How you guys doing? Self-awareness. Self-awareness is one of the biggest things people ask me, like, how do I get to a certain level in my life? And I tell them, when I first started, I always knew there was something unusual. Just the way my mind is in the morning or in the evening. It's like my conscious, like there's just something, it's like I felt like I did something wrong, but I didn't do anything wrong. And then I waked up and started to discover I am gray. I have a little bit of gray. And I started admiring the gray, that it looks unusual, something that's white, something that's black. I've never thought, even myself, my body could produce these things because I see it on other people. But I started to embrace it and I started to know that it started to bring out a different awareness on myself. Knowing that my lips is a little bit more thicker than most black guys, and a lot of black guys have thicker lips. Notice that I am bald, I have no hair, but at the same time I started to eat well and started to understand, who am I? And every day I ask, who am I started to look just on my eyes, my nose, my hands, and start to understand that I am happy each and every day, because especially even when I started to work out and started to realize that I want to be in good shape, I want to eat healthy, but I don't want to feel like I'm killing myself. So each day I start to do probably just 10 repetition over and over, and start to realize that my body's changing, but my mind is changing as I'm training, because now I'm thinking the better that my inner will look is the better the outer will look. And I started to value myself more inside than the outside. How I feel, who do I talk to, who do I listen to. It started to play a big role in my life. So most of you always wanted to know, how do I start? The first thing, start examining yourself. Your stomach, your chest, your shoulders, your buttocks, and start realizing, do this really make you as a person? Or the things you do to better your inside, that makes you a better person? Once you start to realize that you're grateful, not just say, yes, I am grateful, but you realize why you're grateful to just have your hands, and you use them wisely, you start to see. Most of us, we speak, but we don't listen to we speak. We're so used to hearing, but if you speak slowly, just as you speak into somebody that you love, by just telling them, just even when you say, I love you, how's your day? You started to know that your sincerity of meaning, you really mean it. And now as time go by, this is what I could tell someone. Pay close attention to what do you really admire within yourself, and work on it. Every day work on it, regardless what's happening in your life. Work on that, master that. And you get to master the physical things. So anyway, I was working out this morning, and as I did before, I tell myself, what would be easy for anyone? I have a conditioning bottle and a shampoo bottle. And some days my neck feel a little bit tight, and I notice that your muscle could deteriorate after a period of time. But I told myself, like, hey, if I start doing just a little bit of these exercises, they're called shoulder shrugs pull-up. And I find when I do just even 10, as I'm doing it, I'm feeling my neck stay stable and my spine stay stable, as we spoke before. You remember that? The spine, how important it is. And once you do it, you make a good squeeze, and then you put it down and feel how the neck feel. It gives you a nice little shape over the shoulder, and it makes your neck stable. So anyway, as I was saying, find something that you find beauty within yourself and love it. Just even when I sweat along my forehead, I find that extraordinary, because I get to see that I am working something and I'm looking for something more and more. And the more and more I find it, is the more I'm happy with it. Just like I'm happy doing these videos. I never did these videos before, but now I'm actually doing it. So stay tuned to the next episode at Norris at Leafy Green Juice Bar. Thank you. Have yourself a nice day.